There's got here, and it's time to talk about Gachiakuta episode 2. And this episode definitely brought the hype. Here we have Rudo being too angry to die and hating basically everything and everybody here. I like characters when anger fuels them. And I think Rudo is gonna be my type of character going forward even more after this episode. And we also get introduced to a new character here and a bit of the world, what exactly it means. We get some answers and of course produce some more questions here, but I really like this episode. Made me think of Mary Poppins, honestly, in a garbage world. That was such a fun way to have that fight there, but anyway, let's get into Gachiakuta and talk about it. Now, it picks up from last week, but a bit of introspection into Rudo, thinking why nobody ever actually questions what happened when people get thrown into the pit here, and then he instantly wakes up having to run from the giant trash compactor monsters. But yeah, the CGI is definitely right in your face. I get why they used the CGI. Imagine having to do this once, full 2D animation, but it's a bit there. It looks as good as possible. I don't hate it, it's fine, but everything else looks great what they did with the 2D animation here, the fights, the sound especially, it's so good for me. I really like that grittiness to the sound here, and the impact is stellar. But before we get to the fights, we have to talk a bit about the build-up to there, and I really liked how he was looking around. It's full of toxic air, I need to find a safe place, and yeah. Good luck with that, bro. Have fun. Everything looked like shit. Couldn't breathe there. He was coughing up blood throughout the entire episode here, even from the fall, considering whatever damage he took there, and his lungs were getting fucked by the air here, but he was still too angry to die, and he remembers the promise he made with Recto to change this world and also get revenge on everybody that fucked him over. And I really hope Shiva is gonna be on that list there. I'm so excited to have that reunion between him and Shiva, the girl that supposedly cared about him and instantly turned her back on him after what happened here. But then he actually is able to fight back a bit against the monsters with a pipe. He definitely has some physical strength. I didn't expect him to be instantly this strong here. There was also somebody else noticing him where he was doing this, still more coughing up blood, but slowly his power was awakening. You can feel like the aura around there, his movements, the anger fueling him even more. Even when that giant monster did that trash tsunami on him, he was about to die, but he definitely put up a good fight considering he had no idea what was happening, suddenly fighting monsters. He didn't know he had powers, let alone being able to control them, and those monsters were able to regenerate also. But thankfully, Mary Poppins drops in, is there, kicks him, and gives him a mask instantly. Like, be quiet, be quiet. I'm like, okay, are the monsters coming after them by sound? And yeah, it's confirmed the monsters are attracted to humans making sounds here, but I like, be quiet, be quiet. Even though Rudo's like, give me answers, give me answers. And I get his perspective. I get why he's not calm in the situation. You can't blame him for not being calm. How would you be calm in that situation? I'm like, yeah, give me some tea and then let's sit down, have some cake, and then discuss our current situation. No, of course you're gonna scream, want answers, be impatient, and so on here. And then this new character, Mary Poppins, starts talking to him like in slow voice. You're spherified, and the monsters find us by sound. They're called trash beasts. And then instantly also goes into screaming, I told you to be quiet, and then goes on a rant, breaking his own rule to be quiet there. And I'm liking him. His name is Engine, and that has to be a play on words with engine, right? Like a car engine and so on. I like him, I like his personality, I like his design, how he looks, but damn, Mary Poppins can fight. That umbrella is, holy shit, strongest umbrella I've ever seen in anything. It's a weapon, and starts going wild after the monsters, and then using that attack, Unbreaker, reminded me a bit of Undead Unluck, with the play on words with you, and Unbreaker Octa Shredder and felt like an ICBM bomb being dropped on that giant monster there. Looked, and the sound for it was great. And imagine Rudo just looking around. What the fuck is that guy doing with an umbrella? And you see him going nuclear around there. That was fun. Fun to watch here. And Engine is like, yeah, I'm a simple cleaner guy. Yeah, it's honest work. Doing normal stuff here. For him it was normal, but Rudo's probably dumbfounded here. Then see a bit of more flashbacks and character building with Rudo and Recto's relationship, how Rudo got bullied because he said he cared about objects and they have souls, the legend he found out from Recto. And I really like how Recto actually took care of him, told him, hey, maybe that's just a simple legend to teach you to cherish things, but even saying, I actually do believe in it. And then it turns out this is going to be tied a bit to the power system and to the world building there, and I like how much Recto cared for him there with the souls of the objects, treating them with care and telling him, I actually do believe in that here. And after this, Rudo wakes up in chains. I like how Engine was just dragging him. Because why not? Well, that's how it is. I'm liking Engine, his personality here. We get a bit more answers there. Apparently, where Rudo came from, it's called Sphere, and that's why they're called Spherites. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the names for that, and you can't really go back, at least not now, and Engine is definitely holding back some information. Probably next episode we're gonna get some more things about the world and everything like that, and Rudo instantly wanted answers, like, I don't care, I just want my revenge, just want to get their... Tell me, I know you're holding back, and so I'm still being very, very angry. And it's understandable, everybody would be in a situation like that. But here is Engine, is kind of, okay, I'm gonna show you how the world is. Goes, drops him at a gas station. Now, this world definitely feels like our world, but a dystopian, futuristic world. That's why I said even last episode, it reminds me a bit of Alita, Battle Angel, and feels like somehow humanity managed to make Flying City in a way, those spheres, that's the vibe I'm getting. Then they started throwing trash on the ground and the entire planet went to shit. Surface information that I'm getting from the 2 episodes, the vibe here. And of course, the surface dwellers hate everybody being up. Why wouldn't you hate them? Makes more than sense to hate them, and the guys on top view themselves better than everybody else, and feels like a religious cult extremist going up there on both sides, because they're both kind of fucked, so to speak. We saw how the city was split, dirty, clean last episode here. But the people at the gas station, at first impression, they seemed nice, interesting, talking calm with your curious. Are really from the sphere? Even Rudo was shocked a bit. They were there talking to him, trying to get him to answer. But I was like, let me help you. And they help him by untying him, tying him tighter in the back of a truck to sell him. Because apparently the bodies of Spherites that drop down, mostly all of them are dead, but it's rare to get a live one, and they wanted to sell him to get money and of course get their revenge, torture him and so on, whoever's gonna buy him. And yeah, everybody's pretty much shit above ground and on the ground, and who knows, maybe there's an underworld also. I wouldn't be surprised at this point. So to say those people are trash should be an understatement there. And I really like, I kind of get the feelings here, even in real life. I'm tired of people with tribalism, labels, I'm better than you, you're worse than me, and so on, just hating people because they're a bit different and viewing them different for various things. And I'm really liking that anger, pure emotion that Rudo had there. I'm just tired of everything, everybody hating people. And when that guy went on a rant, we hate Spherites for throwing trash down, and Rudo going angry there while he was being force-fed by that guy. We're gonna keep you alive until we sell you. And Rudo is like, no, this is not bad food, it's still eatable. And then even bites off 2 fingers from that guy and starts chewing on them. Like, I was gonna feel that. I was like, he's still gonna eat the food, by how much he cares about food, by how the episode started. He doesn't have those preconceptions that the others have. And of course he was eating the food, but then even the fingers, I'm like, okay, damn, anger is a powerful motivator here, but he actually does care about everything here, and this is where he goes into the rant mode about tribalism and labels and breaks out of the chain, starts using his power a bit with anger, and engine on the other side looking from above, and this was a test to see if he actually has powers, and we get a bit of a glimpse into the power system being called givers, the ones who give life to objects and draw their power. Now I feel like it's very obvious for me from where his powers come from. It's the gloves. There's no, it's not the gloves. Like, they've done everything but spell it out. It has to be the gloves that are his powers. He starts using those chains. Basically, everything he touched, he could turn into a weapon and start going wild on those gas station people here. And he was about to kill one, but then Engine stops him from killing the guy. And Rudo kind of blacked out during that moment, just a anger-fueled rage moment to go after them. And we get, like I said, a glimpse into the power system, and Engine was just saying, hey, I was just testing you, join the cleaners, we need people like you, and I'm gonna give you answers. And it was like, no, I don't think I will. He's probably gonna join up, but I'm curious what we're gonna find out next episode here, and showing how much he cared for those gloves. They're probably the source of his power now, and his only connection left to Recto. So yeah, this episode got me a lot more interested into the world, the power system, the setup. I like the new character with Engine here, but I'm curious what you guys thought about it. If you're anime only, on also if you have read the source material, let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So keep enjoying Gachiakuta. I'm gonna see you again on the next episode, and Mary Poppins, y'all. Bye bye.